Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to cover a new use case scenario for bot-enabled AgilePoint NX application. Oftentimes, organizations have a requirement of working with external vendors and partners who have to submit their invoices or other documents back to finance department for processing. Currently, a lot of organizations handle this through emails and manual processing as they do not wish to open up their internal apps to external vendors outside their company firewall for security reasons. The same scenario can be extended to internal employees as well for expense reimbursement kind of scenarios where they might want to just take a picture of a receipt and upload it for reimbursement. In this demo, I'm going to show how a partner can upload an invoice using Skype Bot, which takes the file and passes on to AgilePoint NX, which parses the data out of the invoice and shows that on a form, as well as insert the invoice detail back to a system like Salesforce. Now, I use Salesforce in the demo, but it can be something like an SAP as well for accounting purpose. And all of this is done automatically without having to open up any connections for partners through the firewall. Before I head into a demo, I'm going to show the app which sits behind this bot. So once the document is received, in my case, I'm going to receive it as an Excel file. Now it could very well be an image and you can use OCR technology to extract information out. But in my case, I'm going to read the value from Excel, create an invoice record back in Salesforce for tracking purpose, and assign a task to project manager to approve this invoice. Once the project manager approves the invoice, the status for that invoice gets changed to approved in Salesforce, and it is assigned to billing department for reimbursement. And once billing department has processed the payment, the status of the invoice gets changed to reimbursed in Salesforce. Here is the Excel form which I'm going to use for the demo. So I have a company name, I have address, phone, fax, date, invoice number, some bill to information, some line items over here, subtotal, tax rate, the calculated sales tax, and the total. So as a partner, I'm going to switch to my Skype bot, which have been provided by the company, and I'm going to just upload a invoice over here. And it sends me a confirmation that my invoice has been uploaded successfully. And what it does is it took this file and uploaded it into one of my internal SharePoint document libraries without me having to expose that SharePoint document library to the partner. So I'm going to go into my SharePoint document library and click refresh. So you can see there is a new invoice which is here and the workflow on it is in progress. So here's the workflow. As you can see, it read the information out of that Excel file, and now it is creating a record in Salesforce. So if I switch back to my Salesforce, and there is an entity which I created called partner invoices, you see that there is a new invoice over here, and it has the same information extracted out of that Excel. So I have the company information, the amount which I had over there, and the status right now is submitted. So if I switch back to my SharePoint, right now it is sitting on the approvals tab. So let's refresh it. For the sake of demo, I made myself the approver as well so that I don't have to log in and log out. I'm going to go ahead and open this task form. And as you can see, all the information is extracted out of that Excel and pre-populated on my electronic form this time. So I can see the vendor information, the billing information. I also have the link to that invoice so I can download it if I wanted, and all the totals have been extracted out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say approve and add a comment and submit it. So if I get back to my workflow over here, you'll see that it will go ahead and update the status of this in my Salesforce. If I quickly go back to my Salesforce and refresh the page, you see the status over here has changed to approved. And the workflow is right now sitting on the billing. Thanks a lot for your time.